Wow, look on the screen. We have a teacher, and then we have a 6-year-old. Now here he can't be 6, I'm assuming. This is supposedly a picture. To me, this kid like he's about 4, but they're saying this is a picture of the kid. And this is the teacher. So as we know, teachers go to school and their job is to teach, not to raise the children. Parenting starts in the home. So let's take a brief listen to this clip. What happened?
Virginia trying to figure out how a 6-year-old got a hold of a loaded gun and shot his teacher. This happened inside of a first grade classroom. Fox News correspondent Christina Coleman has that story. The teacher, Abigail Swerner, is now listed in stable condition after suffering life-threatening injuries from that shooting. Police say a 6-year-old shot her with a handgun in a first-grade classroom Friday afternoon at Richnick Elementary School in Newport News, Virginia. It's unclear exactly what led up to the shooting, though police do say this was an isolated incident and that some sort of altercation took place.
The altercation was between a 6-year-old, the student who did have the firearm, and the teacher, and then a round was fired. Like I said, she suffered a gunshot wound and has been transported to the hospital. That's where my thoughts and prayers are at right now.
We need to keep the guns out of the hands of our young people. This is evidence today that these are the things that happen when we have access to weapons.
Police say this was not an accidental shooting. It's unclear how the 6-year-old boy gained access to a loaded gun. The devastating incident, of course, rocking the community.
I'm in awe and I'm in shock, and I'm disheartened. The day was really a breakdown in what our values are as a community, what our values are as a city, and what our values are as a school division.
District officials say the elementary school will be closed Monday and Tuesday to allow time to heal.
So 6 years old.
The altercation was between a 6-year-old, the student who did have the firearm, and the teacher.
First of all, you're there to learn.
Was between a 6-year-old.
The police said there was an altercation.
What sort of altercation took place?
The altercation was between a 6-year-old, the student who did have the firearm, and the teacher.
How the heck do we get to an altercation with the teacher? You should sit your behind down and learn and listen, be respectful. An altercation, with the teacher. How do we get to that part? And look who it is. Little seed of poverty, D.O. You gonna be Johnny Badass. This here, I don't care what you claim it, how you want to say. This is a criminal in the making. ABC 123 felony onesie. And a lot of black folks that get mad at me. I do not care. You can get mad. This might not be the video or channel for you. So sad. An altercation. That's an altercation with a teacher? Then I read other reports. They said there was an argument. I'm sorry. An argument with the teacher? Did she do something incredibly offensive? Degrading? But see, again, I've told you before, my best friend is a teacher. I know how these parents get. Oh, I know. And, this right here, this is the video about New York City, if you haven't checked it out, how Mayor Eric Adams is that they're saying in New York City to house the illegal immigrants. And yes, they are here illegally until you get asylum. You're crossing illegally. It's just being allowed. Requesting $2 billion. They want the governor. He's gone for the governor to get more money and also to the government. Why? They need a replacement. Because why? This right here, the hood mentality, the thug culture that permeates the group, the mindset, disrespect of adults, women, abandoning fathers. It sounds like to me, and I'm not the expert, I don't have the PhD, but I got common sense. You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like to me you have you've outlived your usefulness. Nobody needs you anymore. They don't need you. That's why that replacement is here. You think? Nobody needs you anymore. Definitely not trying to build. It's so bad the children are out of order. And people say, oh, the white kids doing things too. Yeah, but they got a whole structure that's designed where they can make a change just like that and get a chance. You will have no strikes and can't get a chance. Just adding up the strikes every day. Hood culture. Can't talk to anybody anymore. So darn emotional. Between the illegal immigrants and IA, you're going to be starved out. And guess what? Have it your way. This is what happens. We don't want any families. We don't care about no man. We do baby mama, baby daddy. My kid do what they want to do. It's so the culture's violence. There can be a right way to do things to interact with just life decisions. We can't even get that right. So teachers are going to work and now they're getting shot. By who? Little Gloctavius, the seed of poverty D, the one who was at the lowest on the darn food chain. I look at some of the movies that they put out. And when there's some of us behind, it's always some violence. Some Negro got a fur coat on, running with a gun, just love violence. On each other. They got a new one that's called BMF. I guess that's supposed to be the Black Mafia or something. That's what they love, selling drugs, some quick money. Get my way out, some quick money. They start shooting each other, beating up each other, shoot this one in the eye. The rap music that the men produce. And you think you a king with no kingdom. There needs to be a reset. But that's okay. The reset is coming. It's not going to be what you like. Shot a 6-year-old. I call my friend a 6-year-old shoots the teacher. So she goes to work to teach, and you're gonna need a bodyguard, wore a helmet, a bulletproof vest, and some of our people are so stupid, don't even realize they just phasing you out quietly. They're not gonna because our group most are very highly emotional. Oh, I'm up in your face, and let me tell you this, and oh yeah, girl, we want to roll up on your partner. All this so stupid nonsense. Have no idea you're so stupid and so emotional because there are cultures within a culture. There are cultures. The one in the hood culture, that's who's going to be doomed. There are cultures within a culture, and the hood culture is not going to make it. It's not. And the intelligent Black people, I get it. I used to wonder why growing up, my parents would do different things, and I would see their friends, and you look at people that are professional. And I was like, why don't they ever try to go out? Why don't they ever try to go out? Maybe try to, help this or do that. And I noticed those Black people, they pretty much stayed in their lane. They stayed in their circle. I get it now. I'm older. I get it. They didn't hang around with low vibrational people. They just didn't. And if you did, keep you at a distance. I get it. So your job is to come to teach and you get shot by little TT. You wonder why the teachers in Chicago they want to keep it remote. You wonder why the teachers, again, I thought it was racist when the two white teachers said, we're just gonna show up and collect our check, babysit. I see why. I thought, well, that's just racist. Black kid, they have to do their job. Oh no. Becky was afraid of them bullets. I get it. It's not worth it. I've heard countless stories trying to talk to Black parents about their children. And what my friend, a Black person, the Black ones are the worst. That's sad. That's sad. Want to threaten violence. Again, it starts in the home. So what the hell you think he's going to be? He'll probably end up just like the little 13-year-old that stole that vehicle. I'm sorry, doing the break-ins in D.C. and end up getting popped by another Black man that knew how to protect the community. So that's when you have a community, not a hood. In a hood, hey, the kids breaking in cars is what they do. Hey, capiche. Somebody getting shot. It happens, whatever. And then you wonder why. Google it. They've been saying it for decades. In foster homes, or no, adoption, in adoption homes, you wonder why black males are the last to go out of anybody. Black males. I read that black males that nobody wants to adopt. Teenagers, oh gosh. This is the culture. Rap music, it's all about, I kill it, so-and-so, kill it, so-and-so. And then the parents are playing and they don't care that the kids are around. Yeah, that's my jam, kill it, so-and-so. Oh, be a thought. Women got daughters listening to Cardi B. You think it's all good. They are just programming you for destruction. Again, they know what you like. Watch most of the black movies, the videos, violence, kill each other, kill each other, kill each other. And then we're surprised when it happens. The programming is on. Been doing this for decades. The prison pipeline starts in the home. 6 years old, an altercation. Brought the gun to school in his backpack. So I'm kind of wondering, as they said, it was an altercation in the classroom. I mean, that's my thing. First, how do we get to there, an altercation in the classroom? You do as told.
Some sort of altercation took place.
The altercation was between a 6-year-old, the student who did have the firearm, and the teacher.
Altercation? So it makes me wonder, it sounds he obviously planned it. Maybe there was something being said that he didn't like. So he went home and got that gun, put it in his backpack. And then that day, an altercation, I bet he's been being defiant. Oh, yeah. I'm going to fix this. Behavior's taught. What's going on in the home? If that home, lady, I was trying to sue the parent for medical bills, lost wages, go get you some psychiatric help. And you wonder why they can't find any teachers, especially for the inner city. It ain't worth the stress. Can't put your purse down. They'll steal your purse, steal money out of your purse, curse you out. So check this out. I saw this on Prime Supreme. Oh, check this out. They got mad at Denzel. The pipe to prison pipeline, that pipeline starts in the home. I don't care what you say. The teachers have limited time with the children. Those kids have already been raised with a certain mindset before they even get to the school. So I saw this. Keep this in mind. Talk about having a dialogue with the parent. The parent saw the worst. What do you think little Johnny, little TT get it from? Not my son. So look at this in closing. So 6 years old, again, you wonder why the replacement is here. There's no use for this right here. The hood mentality, this right here, there's no use. That's why you've been replaced. And you're going to be so replaced out, it's going to get so bad for you, mama can't afford that little scooter you own. Poverty or prison, take your pick. At the rate that they're going, this is the only option you're going to have. Poverty and prison. So, it was an altercation. So, maybe, again, this might be why a lot of people leave the schools. Maybe you can talk to the parent. I've heard so many stories I can't count by talking to the parent. And this right here does not surprise me. So this right here, this is Prime Supreme. The pretty lady on the screen. This right here, I'm going to call her a wildebeest. Oh, this is, what do you call, what's that name they have for in the hood? Bonquifa. It says no this year schools. So Bonquifa has a message for whom? The teachers. She's a baby mama, looks like. She has a message for the teacher. Even if she has a man, what do you think they're teaching? So keep in mind, when you want to say it's time to have a sit down with the parent, this is what you're dealing with.
3. This is the one you need to listen to.
And she's talking to the teachers now. This is a message to the teachers. Check it out.
Watch what you say to my kid. Watch how you handle my kid. I don't know about everybody else, mamas and daddies, but they mama and daddy gonna show up there with the motherfucking army about them. Get in this camera, y'all two. Let's go. Get in the camera. Okay? Play with them, you might as well set your motherfucking funeral date.
Y'all heard it. My apologies for the language, but I wanted you to see what we're dealing with. Because some of this, to many of us, this is like, oh my God, we would never. So imagine you're the teacher now. It's a problem with Bonquifa Jr. and little TT. They get it from their mama and their daddy. Imagine you're the teacher and you want to have a talk with little Johnny about or little Bonquifa Jr. This what you have to deal with, and you wonder why teachers are leaving the system. Oh, girl, and already got shot. One more time. Keep this in mind. And I tell you, the pipeline of prison, it starts in the home. This is a parent now. What teacher wants to talk to her? And the kids know how the parents are thinking. Look what she's saying.
Number 3. This is the one you need to listen to. Watch what you say to my kid. Watch how you handle my kid. I don't know about everybody else, mamas and daddies, but they mama and daddy gonna show up there with the motherfucking army about them. Get in this camera, y'all two. Let's go. Get in the camera. Okay? Play with them. You might as well set your motherfucking funeral date.
That's okay, sweetie, because a penal system gonna set the date. They're so stupid. I mean, why do you think now many of them don't want Section 8? They phasing your monkey behind out. And yes, I said it. My saying that, some people in my family, and especially the white side, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's why I don't tell them about my channel. Okay? You cannot say that. They already setting the stage for you. This is what's going on in the home. But then when they end up pregnant on or need some help, I guarantee you, I would not be surprised. They got all the immigrants here. The replacement is here. People are going to start needing help. And the more might be thinking they're going to fall, I'm going to go ahead and get up on welfare. Man, you might be looking at a 7 or 10-year wait list. And they're not going to process you first. You're being eliminated. People are tired. If you think regular people are tired, what do you think about the ones at the top that they're seeing the money? Well, look how much we're paying out. And you will continue to pay out the welfare programs when they act up and when they go to jail. So imagine you're a teacher and you need to have a parent-teacher conference and you got to deal with not her, Bonquifa. Shouldn't the children watch what they say to the teacher to be respectful? Oh. And that's sad. They think they're running something. You ain't running nothing good but the dusty feet that put you here. Those 2 poverty dusty little shoes you got on. You're not running nothing. They can press a button and get you up out that list. Now do you see why so many don't want those vouchers? Because a lot of that's what's going on in some of the voucher homes. And these apartments get them all out. Now do you see why you can't win? So you heard what she said?
Some sort of altercation took place.
The altercation was between a 6-year-old, the student who did have the firearm, and the teacher.
So maybe the teacher, I guess what should have happened, teacher? Lady, I guess you should have watched what you said to the kid and you wouldn't have got shot. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm out. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Stay safe, people.